Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, I have discussed about the do while loop, right? So before all the our loops like as a for loop, while loop and then do while loop, our structure is same, right? Before we initialize one of the value and we put some of the condition and then we print it, and after that we incremented this with the plus plus operator rather than decremented. So now friend, in this video I want to discuss about another loop that will be for the for in loop. Okay, for and then in, for in loop. So how can working with this for in loop? With this for in loop you can actually display any key object. But I show you, then everything will be more clear. Like first of all, I want to take one of the object. Okay, I want to take one of the constant object and I name it as a object. Okay, I name it as a objects. So this type of one of the variable, and here I want to take one of the object, and into this object area what exactly we have to do, we have to add that one of the key or the property and then the value, right? I name one of the property name as a name, and for the name I name one of the value, or value I make it as a aryan. Okay, I make it as a aryan. Great. And also I take another one as a age, and for this age I name another value, and that will be as a number value, I make it as a 40. Okay friend, I simply added both of this in here. So that is our object, and that is our object key, and this key related our value, or you can also say it as a property and then our this property value, right? And now I want to run it. So if you want to run it, that will be as a for loop. So that is our for, and after that for our initialized value, so I make another late and I just name it as a key. Okay, here first of all you have to add that as a key. So here it doesn't mean that you have to use it as a key. You can use whatever the name actually you choose. So for now education purpose I'm using that key, and after that will be as a for and then in. Okay, in our variable, that is our object name. Our object name I name it as a object. Okay, I simply add it, and now with this we can actually get all that our key. I show you, like I just make it as a console and then our log, and into this console log area I want to first of all check our key. Okay, so this key means that is all that our object property, it should be get all that property. Okay, I show you, if you now click as a save all, and now if you go click as a refresh, now you can see it's now perfectly get our property. That means our object, all that property as a name and then age. You can see that is a name and then age. And also if you want to get that our this property, all that value, you can also get it. We can get it with this here. So that is a key, and into this key area here I want to do the comma. Okay, we comma, and then our object name I name it as the objects, and then the square bracket, and into this square bracket area here I want to pass our this key value. Okay, I simply pass it in here. Now that should be also display our value. If you now click as a save all, now if you go click as a refresh, you can see it's now successfully display the name as Aryan and age as a 40. Okay friend, I hope it's very much clear to you. And also you can do if you want to display that array number, you can also display it. Okay, I show you, like here then I take one of the variable as a number. Okay, I take one of the variable as a number or numbers, and then I want to pass one of the array value as a 1 and then 2, 3 and then 4 and 5. Okay, so that is our all that array value. And now I want to print it. So if you print it, that is a console, into the console log, and into this console log if you simply print out this number, then that will be display all that our array value number, which I have already discussed about that things with you before. If you now click as a save all, and now if you refresh it, you can see it's now display all that our array number. So here also we can actually get this our key, that is all that our key, and that is our all that value. You can also get this by our this for in loop. I show you, like here there is a 0 1 1 2 2 for the 3, and then 3 for the 4, and for the 4, right? So that is our index, and then that is our value. I want to simply get this and same things by our for in. If you want to do that work, that will be as a for, right? And then our for in, I want to take on the variable as the late I name it as index. Okay, I name it as index in our numbers. So that is our numbers. I simply pass it in here. Okay friend, and then what exactly we have to do, we have to print it. That means we have to console, into the console log area here. If you pass these numbers, okay, if you pass these numbers, I want to pass this number, then what exactly that will be display. If you click as a save all, and now if you go, okay, if you go, and now if you refresh it, not this one. You can see that will be obviously as index, right? So that is our index here. I have already taken in our for index and then the numbers, and I want to print our this index. So into this index area we should get all that our key. If you now click at the save all, now refresh it, yeah, you can see it's now perfectly all that our key. So that is actually our key 0 1 2 3 4, and now you can see it's now successfully get that as 0 1 2 3 4. And now I want to get our this value. Okay, that is value will be same here, that will be just like that same. I take it with this numbers, right? So into this index here, that is the numbers, and then our square bracket here I want to pass our this index key value. So I simply pass it. So now that should be also get our this array all that value. Now if you click as a save all, and now refresh it, you can see for the 0 that is our value 1, for the 1 that is a 2, 2 for the 3, 3 for the 4. That means that is all that our key, and that is all that our value. So you can also get this by from to the object. You can also get it all that array data. Okay, perfect. I hope, friend, it's very much clear to you. So just simply understand, it is very basic, all the things. Just simply understand why I'm actually using that for and for in, okay, and how can actually get all that our key value, that means the key, our property and property value, how can get all that value and how can print it. Just simply get some of the idea from here. Laterally we'll use it in our project. Okay, friend, and in our next video I want to discuss about another look like things as a for of loop. How can working with this for of loop, I will show you that things with a live example. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.